If you are a regular listener of the Super Podcast, you have certainly heard this many times.
Baby, baby.
And perhaps you've heard this.
The regulator, innovator, dominator, creator, updater, plus the imitator, assassinator, baby.
Of course, you know by now I'm talking about Brother Midnight. Now, this is a mysterious man. This is not an easy man to find. But we have worked hard. We have talked to people from his camp. We've been working on getting him here on the air. And I believe right now, I hope, so far it looks like it, I have him on the line. And for the first time, let's hear from Brother Midnight himself. Brother Midnight, are you there?
Yes, indeed, baby. Brother Midnight talking at you right here, baby, on the only wrestling podcast that matters, baby. 605 Super Podcast, if you understand me, baby. Pleasure to be here, baby.
It is a pleasure to have you here. I have a smile on my face so big right now. It is wonderful to have you here, Brother Midnight. May I call you brother?
Sure, baby. That's good, baby.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, you have become very popular here on this show. We've been watching and listening to clips of you and all of these amazing interviews you did in River City Wrestling. Do you have fond memories of those days?
I sure do, baby. River City Wrestling was a fine time for Brother Midnight. We had a good time drawing enormous crowds, baby, in the central Canada, downtown Winnipeg, baby. People who understand what real wrestling is, baby. We understand how to draw the people, baby. We understand how to generate, baby. Generate interest, if you understand me, on the budget that is much smaller than your average shoestring, baby. It was a great time, baby, indeed, baby.
You actually broke me down, Brother Midnight. I lost myself in listening to you. It's such a thrill to have you here on this show. I'm wondering, do you keep in touch with any of your old cohorts, like Sassy Steve or Sweet Daddy Caddy?
There is a little bit, baby, of current collaboration between Brother Midnight, baby, and Sassy Man. The Sassy Man, baby. He is ever so pretty, baby. And Sweet Daddy Caddy, baby. Sweet Daddy Cadillac is what it says on his driver's license, baby. But he is known as Sweet Daddy Caddy, baby. We keep in touch. We talk about the old days, baby, from time to time. And if you understand me, baby, it's very difficult, baby, for a man like Brother Midnight, baby, to stay in touch because of today's communication technology, baby. Brother Midnight is a man. Back in the day, baby, we used to communicate exclusively, personally, or telephonically, baby. There was no internet, baby. There was no texting, baby. It was ever so difficult, baby. So today, baby, with today's communication, baby, it's very difficult for a man like Brother Midnight. Because I don't participate in a whole lot of online communication, baby. Simply don't participate, if you understand me. See, I don't understand Instagram. I don't give a look to Facebook. And everybody knows I consider it a little bit illiterate to Twitter it, baby.
Well, I'm not even sure how you answered that, if you do keep in touch with them or not. But let me ask you this. The last time we saw you and Sweet Daddy Cadillac on our television screens, you guys were refusing to wear pants. Are you, in fact, wearing pants right now?
I do have a certain degree of short pant on, baby. But when I'm lounging, baby, I choose not to wear pants on a regular basis, baby.
Okay, so that answers that question. I have to ask you, we've talked about all these pleasantries so far, but I do have to ask you about something that may not be something you're so happy about hearing, and that, of course, is about your feud with the Tulip to decide who was the world's worst wrestler. Where are you today in your relationship with the Tulip, and how do you reconcile in your head that feud?
Well, I reconcile the feud, baby. Well, first, let me say this, baby. I do not keep in touch with the Tulip, baby. Last I heard, he was working Vegas somehow, baby. That may or may not be the case, if you understand what I'm saying, baby. How do I reconcile? Well, it was a difficult time for Brother Midnight. Because I wanted, baby, if you understand me, I wanted to set the Brother Midnight character beside everybody else, baby. There was everybody else, and there was Brother Midnight, baby. So one of the ideas I came up with, baby, to get my name remembered, baby, I am going to go out and lose every match they put me in, baby. I've taken a pin from a headlock takedown, if you understand me. And as time went on, baby, word got around, baby. How is this guy doing this, baby? He is losing every match, baby, and he is still getting over, if you understand me.
Yeah,
How is that happening, baby? Then, baby, out of the forest, it seems, baby, the Tulip emerged, and people from this area, baby, central Canada, they'll remember the Tulip for years, baby, on local TV, losing every match, baby. And the geniuses in the offices of River City Wrestling decided, baby, we gonna stick it to Brother Midnight. We gonna bring the worst wrestler in the history of Central Canadian wrestling to River City Wrestling, and the two of them will battle, and the loser would be known as the world's worst wrestler, if you understand me, baby.
Yeah, I do understand you. Have you ever determined how many babies per minute you can handle?
There was one episode, a half-hour episode of River City Wrestling, where Brother Midnight was hosting. He did a couple of promos for upcoming matches, baby, and he was also doing color commentary, baby. So it was 30 minutes of solid Brother Midnight. And we had counted, I believe it was pushing 300 babies in a half-hour period, if you understand me.
Incredible. I understand you. I believe you. I certainly believe you. I do have to ask you about hosting because you just brought it up. Did you enjoy being the host of River City Wrestling?
It was an enormous, baby, amount of prep time. It was an enormous amount of preparation. Well, I'm sure you can understand being in a similar position, baby. It's nice to have the spotlight a little bit, baby. It's nice to have the spotlight, but when they put on my plate, baby, hosting the show, promote your own matches, baby, and do the color commentating, baby. Oh, and by the way, Midnight, there's no extra money, baby. That was difficult to swallow, if you understand me.
I certainly can understand you. You were doing everything from wrestling to commentating to hosting to selling their best of video cassette. So you really did everything for River City Wrestling.
Sure did, baby. Sure did. And I wonder if the promoters and purveyors of such a product, baby, had understood the value that they had in their hands, baby, as the promotion continued to grow until the point where Brother Midnight seemed to outlast his value, if you understand what I'm saying, baby.
I certainly understand what you're saying. I do have to ask you about one of the clips we played at the beginning of this conversation. It is you describing yourself as the regulator and then various other things. Can you still do that to this day?
Oh, most certainly, baby. What a lot of people don't understand about Brother Midnight, baby. People look at Brother Midnight and figure, well, that he's just a living, breathing cartoon, baby. but they don't understand the preparation and the research that goes into constructing, baby. But there is no question, baby, that even today, baby, at 47 years old, baby, it's true, Brother Midnight. I am the regulator, innovator, dominator, creator of data, plus the imitator, assassinator, baby. No question, baby.
Was hip-hop big in Manitoba?
In my circle of friends, it sure was, baby.
Okay.
We might have been the only one, but it was big with us, if you understand, man.
All right. Well, a few more questions for you, brother, because I know you are a busy man and you still are doing so many things. But where have you been since River City Wrestling shut down, since you stopped appearing on our TV sets? What has Brother Midnight been up to?
Well, Brother Midnight has been on a crusade, baby. Spreading the good word, baby. Celebrating, motivating, educating, baby. Showing people that if you're going through hard times, you gotta focus on the positive, baby. And Brother Midnight has been bringing positivity, not only throughout Manitoba, baby, throughout Canada, and a little bit, baby, in the northern states, North Dakota, Minnesota, that area, baby. We are spreading the good word. We are on a crusade, baby. On a crusade, baby.
That is good to hear, brother. You have been so generous with your time today, and we hope that Brother Midnight back on the show again in the future. Do you have anything you want to say to the 605ers, the people who have been voting you into the top 10, the people who have been posting your videos, the people who have been writing baby, baby everywhere they can on social media? Do you have a message for the 605ers?
I would say to the 605ers, baby, keep on voting. Keep on participating. Keep on staying involved, because a show like this, the 605 Super Podcast, you understand me, is listener-driven, if you understand me. Listener-driven, baby. And I heard you mention, baby, hip-hop, baby.
Yes.
So if you are suggesting, if you understand me, that any of my linguistic prowess, baby, has been lifted from the hip-hop scene, baby. If anybody has a mind that's inclined to find my rhymes, they all online, baby. It's not difficult to find, baby. But to the 605ers, baby, keep participating. It is the only wrestling podcast that matters, baby.